Hey guys, thanks for watching. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe here to Pheno Boxing and follow us at all our social media platforms at Pheno Boxing and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Enjoy. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez at Pheno Boxing, joined here with the beautiful Melanie, who graced us with her presence throughout rounds. Melanie, very nice to meet you.
Nice
You
to
look
meet you.
gorgeous. Okay, you guys like my mask? You guys have to love her mask. We have to wear masks, but hey, you got to glam it up, right?
Mask, but make it fashion.
Oh, there we go. Exactly. Melanie, you had one of the best seats in the house in this action-packed, very exciting fight. Ryan Garcia defeats Luke Campbell by knockout. How did you live this fight so close to the ring?
You know, it was crazy. It was amazing to see. At one point, I just really didn't expect him to fall down, Ryan, but he did, and he came back. He came back strong. I was so blessed to be sitting so close to all the action and be able to see every sweat, every blood, everything that happened. It was an incredible fight, and the kid freaking killed it. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing to watch.
Let people know how it's not that easy to be able to walk in heels and that ring. Okay, I mean, guys wear the boxing shoes, but with high heels, it's not that easy. And then you're carrying the cards too.
Yeah, so it's definitely a job. They called the right professional though, because I was literally born in a pair of heels, but my feet are really sore, and it was fun. It was fun though.
All right, Melanie, well, thank you so much for talking to us. We look forward to seeing you inside the ring again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed New Year's, everyone.
Do you guys want to share a social media account? You know how we yeah, be like, follow. Well, you said second line, you know what I'm saying? First of all, we paid this much for the tickets. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez with Pheno Boxing. I'm here with some Ryan Garcia fans. at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy. You guys want to share a social media account? Yeah, be like, follow.
Well, you could. First of all, we paid this much for the tickets.
Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez with Fino Boxing. I'm here with some Ryan Garcia fans post-fight. Ryan Garcia just defeated Luke Campbell by knockout. Ladies, looking beautiful, very sexy here at Fight Night in Dallas, Texas. What's your reaction overall tonight?
It really shocked me whenever he got knocked out. Like, it shocked me, but he came back and he did good. I'm proud.
Were you guys scared when you guys saw him hit the canvas?
For a second, like, oh my gosh. Like, is this going to be it? Is he going to be the one to knock him?
What were your thoughts when he went down on the canvas?
Well, we paid a lot for the tickets, so I was kind of disappointed, but he came back.
You're like, hey, I paid a lot of money. I need the fight to last a little longer.
Yes. No, it was a good fight.
Overall,
It was a fight.
Yeah, it was a really good fight. I'm happy.
Overall, he came back and showed a heart of a champion and kind of like what life is all about, right? You get knocked down, but you got to come back up.
Yes. It was, I don't know. It was just
a
good.
good-
It was
a good
crazy.
fight.
It was crazy.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this experience. Is there social media? Okay. We'll wait for this to lower a little bit. It's a little loud. Yeah, another knockout night tonight. Is there a social media account you'd like to share?
Coco XOXO Boutique on IG.
Your social media.
Yes, it's Blueface Bunny, Instagram.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good night. Thank you.
Ryan! What up? Hey, man, respect, bro. Hey, you see how to get up? Fuck, that motherfucker dropped me. All respect. You know, we've been knowing each other for a while, but respect, man. Oh, I know. Hey, I told you, bet more. Did I tell you?
Ryan, congratulations on a spectacular performance tonight. You said you wanted to punish him, and you did just that. You went to the canvas for the first time, but you got up. What does that say about the heart of a champion?
It just shows you, man. You're not what people say you are. You're who you choose to be. And that was the message I wanted to send out. They thought I was a soft, pretty boy that wouldn't, amount to anything because they think I'm giving everything. But it's that same grit that I learned when I was a child that nothing is given to you. My family struggled a lot, and I knew even if I got dropped, I was going to give a hell of a performance. I trained for 12 rounds, so I was ready.
You did what Lomachenko and Linares weren't able to do and finish Campbell. What does that say about you?
I mean, that's up to the people to say. The people are going to watch and evaluate. I think this was the best Luke Campbell, in my opinion. He did. I told you, once he felt that shot, he wasn't going to want to fight. And that's what happened. And, I'm telling you, I mean, the guy that won 3 gold medals, I don't know how many Lomachenko won, couldn't knock him out. Or Linares, that's explosive. I'm 22 years old and I knocked him out. That should tell you something. I am special. I got up from the canvas and I did my thing. Hey, how many times Muhammad Ali got dropped? Many times. You get back up and you fight.
You have your good friend, Devin Haney. It's mandatory now. So who are we going to see you fight next?
I want Tank, man. I'm a man of my word. That's who I want. I showed that I'm a man. I'm a champion. I grew. I showed what I could do when I get dropped. I know Tank is an explosive puncher. I mean, you see he had troubles with Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, that should show you something. If he could give him problems, I could give him problems too and come out victorious.
Everybody has to come after his crown.
Yes,
see
sir.
this crown right here? Everybody has to come after his crown.
You told me tonight he became a man. Tell me about that.
He became a man. Look at him.
Congratulations, Ryan. You're a world
Looks like a
champion.
man. He's a man.
Tell me about it.
Man, it's just a dream come true. I just want to show all the kids that, man, no matter where you come from, it's been told many stories in boxing that no matter where you come from, and I'm just another story in the storybooks.
Everybody needs him.
Hey, man, you see I got dropped, so come drop me.
Oscar, what happened? What was your reaction when Ryan got dropped? That I obviously you get a little worried, but the fact that he got up right away, I mean, it was like a flash knockdown, right? But it was a scary flash knockdown, and he became a man. That's all there is to it. He became a man tonight. He needed this fight for validation. He needed this fight to prove to the boxing world that he belongs in there, and he passed with flying colors.
What do you? Everyone you mentioned, there was a lot of eyeballs on him, and there was a lot of questions. But like you mentioned, with this, going down to the canvas, it seemed like people were thinking, "Oh, we were right." But then he finishes him with the knockdown.
He did what every great champion does: get right back up, especially from a really vicious right hook. It was a vicious right hook. I don't think many fighters can get up from that vicious right hook.
¿Qué calificación le das? How do you grade him?
A plus, A plus. I mean, he did what he had to do. He took his time. He went after him when he had him hurt in that prior round. That's what I mean. People went crazy, and that's the making of a superstar.
We have Devin Haney, who he's mandatory now but he wants Tank Davis. So who are we gonna see him?
We'll have to. I'm gonna sit down with Ryan's team and figure it out, because look, I want to make the best and the biggest fights possible for Ryan Garcia and for the fans. So we'll see.
Oscar, how close are we going to see facing Devin Haney throughout this year? Could we see Ryan face Devin Haney?
Yeah, we could possibly see that happen, and when we're ready, when Ryan is ready, and obviously Ryan is ready to face anybody. That's never a doubt, but it's going to be on our terms. It's going to be on the terms of Ryan Garcia, and it doesn't mean business or this and that. No, when he's ready, when he wants to. Every champion out there needs Ryan Garcia. It's not the other way around.
Oscar 5.0 tonight, like you said.
He was 6.0, bro. Yeah. He passed. Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, brother. How are you? How you been? Good? Awesome.
Oscar, ¿qué me cuenta de Triple G contra Jaime Munguia?
Well, that's the fight that we're working on. That's the fight that we're talking about is Triple G versus Jaime Munguia. Everybody's interested. 5 de Mayo, imagine that.
World champion Devin Haney. Devin, first of all, Happy New Year. Great to see you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
So we just saw Ryan Garcia become your mandatory. Went down to the canvas, got up and knocked out Luke Campbell. What are your thoughts and your first reactions?
The fight, I thought Ryan was just gonna go in there and just walk through him. I didn't expect him to get knocked down or being so much of a dogfight. But he showed that he was a warrior and that he could fight through adversity and everything. But I don't know.
That moment when he went down, did you think that the fight was going to be over?
Well, I didn't think the fight would be over. I knew that Ryan was hurt. I didn't know, if how Luke would finish him or not, if he would or if he wouldn't. But I knew he was hurt.
He mentioned throughout the week that you guys are friends and he would like to face you, but first he would like to take on Tank Davis. When you hear that, what do you make about that? Because the fans want to see this fight.
They're both huge fights. Right now the fight is easy to be made. I'm his mandatory. Well, he's my mandatory. And we're both on the same network. The fight is easy to make. I think we should just go ahead and knock that one out.
When can we, if it's not this Ryan Garcia fight, when can we see you back inside the ring?
I got another mandatory, and that's Javier Fortuna. If we can't get Ryan, we're gonna go towards Javier Fortuna. If Javier Fortuna doesn't want to fight, then we got to see what's after him. Next in line.
Next in line. All right, champ. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Father and trainer of the champ, Devin Haney. Bill, good to see you. Happy New Year. We just saw Ryan Garcia become the mandatory for your son as a WBC interim champ.
Sure didn't sound like he's a mandatory after what he said after the fight, right? He said tank, right? Right. So it don't sound like he's a mandatory, right? Yeah.
Interesting words, but you know, when you hear that, you know, he's becoming the mandatory, but he mentions another champ that he's not the mandatory for. What was your first reaction?
He's not a champ at 135. So today he became the interim champion, and according to Mauricio Suleiman, he becomes the mandatory for Devin. But you know, like always, the fighters aren't quick to get in the ring with Devin at all.
Do you find it quite interesting or awkward that your son has two mandatories now in Ryan Garcia and Fortuna, and yet the franchise champion in Teofimo Lopez doesn't have any mandatories?
Yeah, well, like I said, it's been a challenge for us to get the champions in the ring with Devin. But you know what I mean. It's a great position to be in. He's a world champion. And you know, and we're not scared of anyone.
What are your thoughts about Ryan Garcia going down, but being able to come back and finish Luke Campbell?
Yeah, that was a hell of a. He's a hell of a champion. He's a hell of an interim champion for getting up off of the canvas and getting back fighting. He's a warrior, just like he said. And all the fighters, I commend them for the sport. It takes an exceptional person to get in the ring, and Ryan showed he has great character.
Although, like you mentioned, he's a mandatory, but we don't know when that fight will actually happen between Ryan and your son.
We're ready for it now. We're ready for it now. That's why we came to Texas, and you know we're slightly disappointed that you know he would opt to fight for a non-title fight, and skip over the opportunity to fight Devin for a WBC world title.
You mentioned that Devin Haney is ready. Moments ago, his promoter and Oscar De La Hoya said that they'll make that fight when they're ready, when Ryan's ready. What do you make of that?
Well, that's all you can say. That's all you can ask us. That they tell the truth. If Ryan's not ready, he's not ready. Devin is.
So whenever that fight does happen, how does that fight play out? How does Haney beat Ryan?
I don't think Ryan will hit him with none of that shit that he hit Luke with tonight, for sure.
All right, well, I can't wait. Hopefully things sort out and we can see that.
That's right. Come on, Golden Boy.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Aquí con el gran Ricardo Celis. Acabamos de mirar Ryan Garcia.
¿Me pongo mi máscara? No. No, me pongo.
Solo como de la
No.
No, aquí te hicieron el test día tras día tras día.
Sí. En la última semana llevo 2 tests de COVID, ¿sí? Todos negativos,
Sí.
gracias a Dios. Pero sí, por eso estamos aquí en el bubble de The Zone.
Sí, a mí me lo hicieron ayer también negativo y antes de venir aquí también me hizo un test en Los Ángeles negativo, así que, pero ya me gustó.
Quítatela para que te vean la sonrisa, para que vean lo bonito que sonríes.
No, pero, oye, gran noche de pelea.
Sí.
Ryan se dio en muy buena condición a pesar de que cayó en la lona, pero pudo regresar, así como es la vida, ¿verdad? Que te caes, que te tienes que levantar y ganar.
Bien lo estás diciendo porque yo creo que es la primera vez que Ryan Garcia cae en la lona, lo golpeó con ese gancho de izquierda a Luke Campbell, que lo agarró muy bien, y me dio mucho gusto de que tumbaran a Ryan Garcia, porque, no, y lo voy a decir, explicar por qué. Porque se logró levantar, ¿eh? Se logró levantar y al final de cuentas ganar la pelea. Y eso demuestra que el muchacho tiene realmente ese temple como mexicano, ¿eh? Sí. Y al final de cuentas gana con ese gancho de izquierda que fue fenomenal.
Como que todos lo vivieron que se cayó y a poco ya ahí se terminó, porque ya sabes que hay muchas
bueno, había o hay muchas dudas, críticas de él, que no creían que era solamente Instagram y que lo
Claro.
que sea.
Te voy a ser sincero, Adriana, yo tenía esas dudas de que Ryan García era simplemente un boxeador con muchos seguidores en redes sociales y yo quería que le pusieran un hueso duro como fue Luke Campbell. Lo demostró que realmente que con Eddie Reynoso le ha enseñado muchísimo a cómo boxear, cómo trabajar el cuerpo, cómo ser paciente, porque es muy importante dentro del boxeo, no solamente la inteligencia, tener paciencia y saber cuándo es tu momento para golpear.
¿Cuánto crees que ha mejorado ahora que está con Eddie? Y claro, también entrena con Canelo. Ya vemos que no solamente son amigos en el gimnasio, pero tienen un gran cariño Canelo hacia Ryan y le ha de enseñar muchísimas cosas.
Tienen una conexión muy cercana a ellos dos porque se conocen bastante bien. Ryan García lo dijo y le dio mucho crédito al Canelo y le dio mucho crédito a Eddie Reynoso de muchas de las cosas que ha aprendido ahora. Es increíble cómo ha cambiado el estilo de Ryan García cuando estaba con su papá, ahora que está con Eddie Reynoso. Y tú lo sabes muy bien, tú has seguido boxeo por mucho tiempo. Muchas veces cuando tienes a tu papá en tu esquina, no te ayuda porque te están dando palmaditas en la espalda y diciendo qué bien lo estás haciendo y eres el mejor del mundo, y eso no está bien. Y Eddie Reynoso se lo dijo, inclusive en el segundo asalto, después de que cae Ryan García a la lona, Eddie Reynoso le dice, ponte pilas, ¿sí? Estás descubriendo, te bajaste la mano izquierda y ahí fue donde te conectó con la mano derecha.
Claro, claro. Bueno, cayó la lona, pero al último pudo ganar la victoria por nocaut. Ahora es el mandatorio para el Devin Haney, que está ahí. Toda la semana dijo, Devin Haney es mi amigo, sí voy a hacer su mandatorio si gano, pero él tiene la mira que era Tank Davis. ¿Crees que
Yo creo que hay que tener cuidado con lo que pides, ¿sí? Yo creo que tanto David Haney como Tank Davis o Teófimo López, ¿sí? Que son en esa categoría de las 135 libras, son boxeadores muy duros que tienen más experiencia que Ryan García. Serían peleas muy interesantes. No puedo decir quién ganará en ese momento, pero yo creo que sí serían, a mí me encantaría verlas, cualquiera de esas peleas, ¿sí? Yo creo que serían peleas muy interesantes.
¿Cómo miras esa división de las 135? Mucho talento, como los mismos nombres que dijimos. Ahora sí, Ryan García, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Teófimo López. ¿Quién consideras ahorita el mejor?
El mejor, yo creo que, bueno, por lo que demostró Teófimo López en contra de Lomachenko, yo creo que Teófimo López. Pero, ¿sabes que me gustaría ver una pelea de Ryan García con Vasily Lomachenko? Me gustaría verlo en contra de Lomachenko, porque Lomachenko es muy veloz, es un boxeador muy técnico. Me gustaría verlo cómo se presenta en contra de Lomachenko. Si se puede dar la pelea en contra de Haney, yo creo que sería una pelea muy interesante. Yo creo que Haney le gana. Yo creo que Haney le gana. En esta pelea de Ryan García en contra de Luke Campbell, mi predicción había sido Ryan García, por knockout. Yo pensaba de que Ryan García la podía ganar por knockout y al final de cuentas la ganó por knockout. Pero en contra de David Haney o Tank Davis, Adriana, son peleas muy difíciles.
Sí, son difíciles. Oye, pero también durante la semana ha dicho que aparte de Tank Davis y Devin Haney, también dice que su pelea ideal es con Manny Pacquiao.
Ya, Manny Pacquiao, o sea, mi respeto es Manny Pacquiao, uno de los mejores de todos los tiempos, 8 títulos mundiales en diferentes categorías. Ya, Manny Pacquiao ya pasó su tiempo, ¿sí? Ya no está en su prime. Sería una pelea interesante, pero yo creo que Ryan García le puede ganar a Manny Pacquiao.
Bueno, muchas opciones. Ahora sí que para Ryan García cayó muchas bocas. Había mucha gente que dudaba de él. Creo que demostró demasiado esta noche. Así que ya veremos lo que lo miramos próximamente en el cuadrilátero.
Claro, yo creo que Ryan García demostró que realmente tiene madera para ser un gran campeón mundial, no solamente para ser un influencer, un boxeador que tiene muchos seguidores en social media, que gana mucho dinero en social media, sino que también tiene la madera para ser un campeón mundial, y eso lo demostró esta noche en contra de Luke Campbell.
Sí. Ricardo, un placer siempre platicar contigo. Muchísimas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias, Adriana, y a toda la gente de Fino Boxing, muchísimas gracias. Gracias por seguir en The Zone Boxing.
Gracias.
Sports. Enjoy. I'm here with Tristan Calcruz. Congratulations, spectacular performance. You just keep coming up and up and up. You're a bright prospect for Golden Boy. How great do you feel right now?
It's going great. You know, I just turned 19, so I'm still young. So I'm just building on a process with the help of my pops and Ronnie Shields. I feel like I have a great 2021.
And 2021 is just getting started. You're starting it with a bang. What can we expect from you for the rest of the year?
Fights. You know, I'm trying to make a lot of fights this year, and I'm trying to get as much experience as I can.
And experience, you have here one of the best in the game with your trainer, Ronnie Shields. What is it like being under his guidance?
Oh, you know, it can't get any better than that. You know, he's trained Mike Tyson, Holyfield. He's been in, you know, all the biggest fights, and you know, it can't get any better than legendary trainer Ronnie Shields.
Coach, you have here one of the brightest prospects. You just saw what he can do inside the ring. How special is this kid?
Oh, yes, he is so special. I'm telling you, this kid has the best left hook in the boxing business. And I think once we add a jab to him, he's going to be unbeatable.
What would you like to see him develop more in this 2021?
Well, you know, he's a young kid. You know, there's no sense in rushing him. You know, we just got to keep taking step-up fights. And once we keep doing that, in another year, this kid is going to be dangerous.
We can't wait to see him again back inside the ring. If I could just get your quick thoughts on the main event, Ryan Garcia going down to the canvas and getting up and knocking out Luke Campbell.
This kid, man, Ryan Garcia is one of the best fighters I've seen in a long time. He has a lot of talent, and I mean, you saw it. You know, you can get knocked down, but that don't make a difference. The next round, he came back and took control of the fight again, and then he knocked him out. So, you know, look, let me tell you something. This kid, he's going to be hard to beat.
Well, he is the mandatory now for another champ in Devin Haney, who was also here, but he called out another champ in Tank Davis, and then you also have Teofimo Lopez. Well, in your opinion, who's the best lightweight champion right now?
You know what? I mean, until all of those guys fight each other, because it's hard to say, you know, because if you look at Lopez, you know, his fight over Lomachenko was a remarkable fight. You know, he had a great game plan. He stuck to it, and you know, and he won it hands down. Tank is one of the best fighters in the world. So is Devin Haney. So look, I mean, whoever had the best night when they fight, you know, it's hard to say who that's going to be.
Ryan Garcia had the support of a good friend of his in Canelo Alvarez tonight. We know that fight fans want to see Canelo against one of your fighters and Jermall Charlo. That would be a spectacular fight. What are your thoughts on that mega fight happening?
Well, that's a fight that we're looking at right now. You know, 2021. You know, we just finished 2020. We thought we was gonna get him then, but look, you know, 2021 is around now. Canelo moved up to 68. We want to go up there and get him too.
How can your champion Charlo beat Canelo?
Oh, I think my guy can beat Canelo. I think it'll be a great fight. You know, it's a fight the fans want to see. You know, styles make fights. Both of these guys have the right style to make a great fight. And so we should make it happen.
And lastly, a lot of organizations consider Canelo #1 pound for pound. Do you consider him the best in the world?
I consider Canelo as the best in the world. Absolutely.
All right. Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations on a spectacular performance tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez, joined here with Asa Stevens. Congratulations on your first professional bout. You are now 1-0. Put into words what you feel right now as you get your first victory.
You know, this is something I worked for my whole life. The COVID held us back. I was supposed to fight last year, but you know, finally here, I got the job done, and you know, it's surreal. Words can't even describe how I feel right now. I feel awesome. I feel everything. You know, everything. I feel great. New year, and you know, we're just gonna keep going.
How grateful are you? You are now part of a Golden Boy. How grateful are you for the opportunity to be able to come to Texas and fight in front of a crowd?
You know, I'm super grateful because this is something I always dreamed of my whole life, and you know, we're finally here, and it feels like a dream. It's all a dream because it's something I thought about my whole life since I was a little kid, you know. And for a big promotion and a big stage, my first pro fight is just amazing.
And lastly, you followed up just the main event between Ryan Garcia defeating Luke Campbell. By any chance, were you able to catch that fight in the locker room?
Yeah, I was waiting in the locker room because I was actually supposed to fight the third fight on the undercard when the Dazn was on. But then I found out I had to fight at the end, so you know I just waited, I laid down, and that was kind of like a little bummer for me because I was ready for the third fight, but I had to wait another 3 hours. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the fight?
What is that?
Your thoughts on the fight, how the Ryan Garcia fight ended?
Oh, amazing fight, amazing fight. I like how he got clipped with one, but he came back, he showed incredible heart, and he came back and he stopped Luke Campbell, which is amazing.
Asa, congratulations on your pro debut.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate you guys. Everybody can follow me on the gram, Asa.Stevens. Thank you, appreciate you.
Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with the champ, Franchon Cruz. Franchon, Happy New Year! Started off the year with a bang. Congratulations on a great performance tonight. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm just ready to get back in the gym and work on everything. It was a rough fight week. COVID type fights, this is different. But I'm just happy that I had the opportunity to fight.
You do it all. You are able to get inside the ring and give us a great fight. And you also have an amazing voice, girl. You are great at that. But what do you want to do next, boxing related?
Well, of course, I want to keep working in the gym and get ready to get the other 2 belts. This is a great warm-up, a great opportunity to get some rounds. You know, everybody want first-round knockouts. I wanted to feel my wits again and know what I need to work on. So when I go for undisputed, it's over.
One of the fights that's mentioned a lot is the fight with Alejandra Jimenez. No relation to me, not relation to Adriana Jimenez. is that rematch still something that's in play?
We leaving that person in 2020. I'm not talking about that person. It's a new day, new year.
Lastly, warming up to this fight, obviously Ryan Garcia was able to defeat Luke Campbell. Were you able to catch that fight?
Yeah, I watched it in the back. I was actually supposed to be like last on the Facebook card. And after Ryan fought, they came back. It was like, you're next. I didn't have gloves or anything on. So I basically warmed up in the ring. That's why I was a little anxious. But yeah, he did amazing. Like, I have a bigger respect for him. And he definitely made a statement tonight. I'm proud of him.
It was a good fight, and it was a good fight. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. Thank you. Adriana Jimenez joined here with Alex Rincon. Alex, congratulations. Literally kicking off 2021 with bang.
Yeah.
Right now, how can you put into words how excited and just how happy, satisfied you are right now?
I could have done better. I'm very hard on myself when it comes to anything. So I could have done way better. That dude could take a punch. Dude could take a freaking punch. He was doing a lot of things at the end, like kind of like veteran tactics to prevent the TKO or the knockout. But I'm just happy first off to be here, healthy, and with my family. There's a lot of things we got to count our blessings for nowadays. So I'm just happy overall to be here with my family back home.
You mentioned lots of things obviously happened in 2020. You dedicated this fight to many people who have suffered, who have passed away. Put that into words and how you feel about that.
Excuse me if I get emotional, but this year's been tough, for a lot of people. My friend Sean passed away from cancer, and my friend Anthony in high school just passed away. My sponsor's daughter passed away. I'm a huge basketball fan. This is my dream venue. So when Kobe passed away, it was hard. Looked up to him, his daughter. She's been a year. COVID. A lot of people losing lives to COVID as well. So I just pray for everyone. Make this year a great year, no matter what. I'm a strong believer in God, and always keep him by your side, walk with him always.
Absolutely. I mean, you mentioned it yourself. 2020. Let's leave that in the past. We're starting fresh. 2021.
Well, the year's just starting. What can we expect to see from you for this rest of the year?
Being active. Thank God I'm healthy. My hands feel pretty good. I think my tip chipped into like one of the rounds and he headbutted me, but that's what the dentist is for. But just staying active, healthy, staying in the ring more. This year was crazy for everybody. Having a lot of crazy things has happened that's prevented me from being like consistently active. But this year that's what we're looking for.
And lastly, were you able to catch the main event, Ryan Garcia KOing Campbell?
Man, I was in the chair. I was kind of wanting to take a nap. And then I was sitting in the chair, my eyes were a little heavy. And when I saw him get dropped, I woke right up. I didn't need no ice down my back or nothing. I was like, oh shit, But it was a great fight, and I give props to Ryan. If Ryan ever sees me, hey, dude, you came back like a champion. A lot of people would not do that. Everyone saw you fall, and they're like, oh, all the haters wanted him to stay down, but he got up. He went through like a true champion, and man, all credit to you, man. You deserve it.
It was a good fight, and congratulations once again on your victory. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Oscar, look at my back. Look at my back, bro.
Oscar, really quick.
Oh, nice.
Can I get the importance of tonight? How Golden Boy was able to start with the bang kickoff 2021 with great fights.
Yeah, I mean, look, we started the whole new year. We set precedent. So we are leading the way and leading the charge. And if you want to see great fights, tune into Golden Boy. That's it.
It was from top to bottom, great fights.
Top to bottom, nonstop. And that's what Golden Boy is going to continuously present to the fight fans. I'm on a mission. I'm back. I'm here to stay for a very long time. And this is what I love doing.
You've mentioned for a long time that Ryan could be better than Canelo. Is this the start of that?
I'm sorry?
You've mentioned for a long time that Ryan can be even better than Canelo. Is today just the beginning of that?
He proved it. That's it. He proved it. I mean, when I watch a Ryan Garcia fight, I'm wide awake because it's so exciting every single second of the fight. So he proved it.
Oscar, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you. Where are we at?
Right here.
Nadie más.
Lo hiciste no solamente para ti, pero tu mamá que está combatiendo cáncer. Ponme en palabras lo que sientes ahorita.
Mira, grande. Lo que pasa por mi mente es mi mamá que me falleció hace un mes. Y mira, lo que más quería ella era verme campeón del mundo y yo creo que ya le cumplí. Mamá, aquí está el título y para toda Venezuela.
Parecía que ibas a terminar con la pelea muy temprano, como en el tercer asalto. Llévame esos momentos, ¿cómo lo viviste?
No, mira, lo primero que mantuve fue la calma. Sabía que era un gran campeón, un gran rival. Por eso nunca me apresuré. A lo mejor lo hice por el instinto, ¿no? Pero después, bueno, volví a la pelea, a ganar round a round y el resultado salió solo.
La división de las 130 libras es muy competitiva. ¿Crees que veremos la trilogía o buscas unificar títulos?
Mira, lo que más quiero ahora es unificar. Quiero a Joe Díaz, ya que está en la misma empresa que yo. Quiero un solo campeón, quiero pelear con los mejores. Quiero que haya un 130, un rey 130 y yo lo voy a demostrar.
Un mensaje a toda la afición que te ha apoyado desde el primer día y que ahora puedes decir, soy campeón mundial.
No, mira, que gracias a todas esas personas que me apoyaron y nada, me preparé para esto, vine a ganar, no vine a pelear un round, 2 rounds, vine a ganar y aquí están los resultados.
Muchas felicidades. Gracias. Gracias. You guys want to share your social media account?
You know how we do
Yeah,
that.
be like, follow.
Well, you could First of all, we paid this much for the tickets.
Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez with Fino Boxing. I'm here with some Ryan Garcia fans post-fight. Ryan Garcia just defeated Luke Campbell by knockout. Ladies, looking beautiful, very sexy here at Fight Night in Dallas, Texas. What's your reaction overall tonight?
It really shocked me whenever he got knocked out. Like, it shocked me, but he came back and he did good. I'm proud.
Were you guys scared when you guys saw him hit the canvas?
For a second, like, oh my gosh. Like, is this going to be it? Is he going to be the one to knock him?
What were your thoughts when he went down on the canvas?
Well, we paid a lot for the tickets, so I was kind of disappointed, but he came back.
You're like, hey, I paid a lot of money. I need the fight to last a little longer.
Yes. No, it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Overall,
fight.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
good.
it was a really good fight. I'm happy.
Overall, he came back and showed a heart of a champion and kind of like what life is all about, right? You get knocked down, but you got to come back up.
Yes. It was, I don't know. It was
a
just
good
good.
fight.
It was
It was
just
a good
crazy.
fight.
It was crazy.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this experience. Is there social media? Okay. We'll wait for this to lower a little bit. It's a little loud. Yeah, another knockout night tonight. Is there a social media account you'd like to share?
Coco XOXO Boutique on IG.
Your social media?
Yes, it's Blueface Bunny, Instagram.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good night. Thank you. Enjoy. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez at Fino Boxing, joined here with the beautiful Melanie, who graced us with her presence throughout rounds. Melanie, very nice to meet you. You look gorgeous. Okay, you guys like my mask? You guys have to love her mask. We have to wear masks, but hey, you got to glam it up, right?
Mask, but make it fashion.
Oh, there we go. Exactly. Melanie, you had one of the best seats in the house in this action-packed, very exciting fight. Ryan Garcia defeats Luke Campbell by knockout. How did you live this fight so close to the ring?
You know, it was crazy. It was amazing to see. At one point, I just really didn't expect him to fall down, Ryan, but he did, and he came back strong. I was so blessed to be sitting so close to all the action and be able to see every sweat, every blood, everything that happened. It was an incredible fight, and the kid freaking killed it. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing to watch.
Let people know how it's not that easy to be able to walk in heels and that ring. Okay, I mean, guys wear the boxing shoes, but with high heels, it's not that easy. And then you're carrying the cards too.
Yeah, so it's definitely a job. They called the right professional though, because I was literally born in a pair of heels, but my feet are really sore, and it was fun. It was fun though.
All right, Melanie, well, thank you so much for talking to us. We look forward to seeing you inside the ring again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed New Year's, everyone.
No, alguien que tiene muchísima experiencia en campeonatos mundiales. Y claro, Canelo Álvarez, ya todo va arreglándose para regresar a casa a Guadalajara y defender el título contra Avni Yildirim.
Sí, ya estamos en negociaciones para reparecer el 27 de febrero. Tenemos que hacer la defensa oficial del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo. Vamos a ver si la pandemia permite ya allá en México, porque pues están otra vez en semáforo rojo en algunos estados. Entonces, pues tenemos que ser cuidadosos con eso y respetar también los protocolos del gobierno de México. Y pues vamos a ver dónde se nos acomoda mejor la pelea y lo que sí es un hecho es que tenemos que defender el 27 de febrero.
Si todo sale al plan y puede defender su título contra Avni Yildirim, el plan de Canelo es pelear 3 veces este año, sería Yildirim, Billy Joe Saunders y Caleb Plant este año.
Sí, vamos a buscar 3 peleas, vamos a buscar la de febrero, vamos a buscar la de mayo y la de septiembre, ojalá y estemos bien, que no salgamos con alguna lesión, algún corte, alguna sorpresa, pero pues es la idea que tenemos, cerrar fuerte este año y en septiembre hacer la última pelea.
De esos nombres que te mencioné, hay otra pelea que también la afición habla, claro, no es campeón, pero es ex campeón, David Benavides del WBC. ¿Qué te parece esa pelea entre esos dos mexicanos?
Es buena esa pelea, está David Benavides, es un muy buen peleador, creo que ya tiene algunos problemas para marcar las 168 libras, pero pues mientras marquen 168 libras, nosotros estamos para pelear con el que sea, para defender el campeonato, para hacer grandes peleas y estamos listos para pelear con quien sea.
Claro, todos quieren pelear contra Canelo. ¿Crees que David Benavides se merece la pelea contra Canelo?
Claro, es un tremendo peleador, ya fue campeón mundial, está haciendo las cosas bastante bien, está muy bien dirigido por mi amigo, el señor Samson. Creo que tiene muchísimo futuro en el boxeo, pero pues todo esto es de ir paso a paso. Nosotros traemos otros proyectos. En el proyecto realmente a corto plazo no aparece Benavides, pero si se da la pelea, pues adelante, estamos nosotros para pelear con cualquiera.
¿Qué te parece? Muchas organizaciones que ya salieron con su lista de libra por libra tienen a Canelo número 1. Yo trabajo para Fox Deportes y también nuestra organización lo tienen como el mejor del mundo, pero hay otros como ESPN y otros que no lo consideran el mejor. ¿Qué opinas de eso?
Pues eso a veces a veces critican con el estómago, hay mucha prensa, con todo respeto, que a veces se inclinan por el favoritismo. Yo creo que cuando vas a dar tu punto de vista, o vas a tomar una decisión sobre quién es mejor o a otro, creo que debes de ser objetivo y a veces se pierde el objetivismo en este deporte. Saúl tiene todos los merecimientos. ¿Por qué? Porque está enfrentándose a los campeones, está peleando con peleadores invictos, les está ganando, está demostrando avances en cada pelea, cosa que otros peleadores a los cuales quieren poner arriba de Saúl no están peleando ni con boxeadores de primer nivel, están peleando con clasificados, o con peleadores que vienen de una derrota, o con peleadores que no traen la etiqueta de invictos, o traen la etiqueta de campeones, no están unificando títulos, no están subiendo de categoría. Todo eso tiene que ver mucho para dar tu opinión sobre quién es el mejor boxeador. Creo que Saúl está demostrando todo y para mí es el número 1.
¿Qué crees que lo que quieren ver de Canelo para ponerlo número 1 por fin?
Mira, el boxeo mexicano, el boxeador como mexicano arrastra siempre con esa losa muy pesada de que tiene que estar en una guerra. Peleadores como Rubén Olivares, como el Alacrán Torres, como Vicente Saldívar, como José Medel, como muchísimos, como Barrera, como Morales, como Márquez, que siempre daban peleas pues peleas de choque, peleas donde salían a veces cortados, que ya tumbaron a uno, se levantó. Entonces, eso es lo que el boxeador mexicano siempre viene arrastrando y tiene que cargar con esa losa. Siempre dicen, ¿sabes qué es mexicano? Y por ser mexicano tiene que dar una guerra. Entonces, el estilo de Canelo no es igual a lo que viene siendo la escuela mexicana, que mucha gente cree. La verdadera escuela mexicana es contragolpear, es trabajar tus fintas, trabajar tus piernas. Entonces creo que eso se ha ido perdiendo últimamente, y por eso, como Canelo está trabajando sus peleas en base a mover la cintura, en base a hacer defensa, contraataque, a pegar y que no te peguen, a trabajar las piernas, las fintas, entonces es un peleador más completo y no ha tenido necesidad de ir a esas guerras. Entonces es lo que yo creo que es el único granito negro en el arroz, que dicen, ¿sabes qué? Pues es que no, es que le falta dar más, o que no le pegan, o sí le pegan, o sea, es como algo muy, como que lo tienen muy tachada ahí la gente, pero pues no necesariamente tienes que ir a una guerra para ser el mejor peleador del mundo. Mayweather nunca estuvo en una guerra y para mí es uno de los mejores boxeadores que ha dado el mundo.
Bueno, digan lo que digan, han hecho un tremendo trabajo. Felicidades por todo y mañana esperamos una gran pelea también con Ryan Garcia. Eri, muchísimas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias a ustedes y pues éxito este año también, en 2021.
Feliz año nuevo, gracias. Yo, subscribe to Pheno Boxing right now or else. Ba, ba, ba.